So we continue determining the winner of an election, but this time, for this example, we're going to use the board account method. You can see it right here. And this example says, suppose students at your college were asked to vote for their favorite coffee cafe. They ranked the following cafes: Caribou Coffee, Dunkin' Donuts, Gloria Jean's Coffees, Tim Hortons, and Starbucks. The preference table shows the results of the voting, and of course here's the preference table here. Use the board account method to determine which coffee cafe is the winner. Now, when using the board account method, we assign points to the different rankings. The higher the ranking, the more points are assigned to that rank. So since we have 5 choices here: Caribou Coffee, Dunkin' Donuts, Gloria Jean's, Tim Hortons, and Starbucks, for the first choice here, I'm going to assign 5 points to that first choice. And then I'm just going to count down as we go down between the lower choices. So the second choice, I'll assign 4 points. Third choice, I'll assign 3 points. Fourth choice, I'll assign 2. And then for the fifth choice, I will assign 1 point to that ranking. Now, you can assign any point value that you want to the rankings, as long as for each successive ranking, the points that are assigned get less and less and less. But there is no need to complicate things. So I like to keep it simple. If I have 5 choices, I usually just count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I have 4 choices, I count down 4, 3, 2, 1. But really, any numbering system will work as long as they count down. But there's no need to complicate things. This works just as well. So then we'll just go one candidate at a time here. We'll start with Caribou Coffee. I'll go here with Caribou Coffee C. And what we do is I look for all the first choice votes that Caribou Coffee got. And we could see right here, Caribou Coffee got 46 first choice votes. So then I multiply that by 5 points assigned to the first choice. So I'm just going to say 5 times 46. And then we go through each of the choices, each of the rankings here. So we could see here, Caribou Coffee got 79. But right here, they also got 53. So I'm just going to tally these two together. 79 plus 53, that's 132. And then they get 4 points for each of those. So I'm going to say 4 times 132. And I go through each one of the rankings here. Here's Caribou Coffee here. Got 50. So I'll say 3 times 50. There are 3 points assigned to the third choice. For fourth choice, Caribou Coffee did not get any, so we won't worry about that one. And then for the fifth choice, we assigned 1 point to the fifth choice. Caribou Coffee got 71. So now once we have all that, we just go ahead and tally it up. 5 times 46 plus 4 times 132 plus 3 times 50 plus 1 times 71. So that comes out to be 979 points. So using the board account method, Caribou Coffee would have received 979 points. And then we do that for each candidate. So now we'll go to Dunkin' Donuts, D. Same idea. Dunkin' Donuts has 79 here, also has 71. That's 150. I'm just going to tally those together. That's 150. There are no second choice rankings for Dunkin' Donuts. There are no third choice rankings, so we won't worry about those. Here we have a fourth choice ranking. 2 points assigned to a fourth choice rank. So that's going to be 2 times 46. And then Dunkin' Donuts here has 50 and has 53. There's 1 point. We'll just tally those together. That's 103. Go ahead and add all this up. Dunkin' Donuts gets 945 points. We go on to the next candidate. That's Gloria Jean's Coffees. That's G. 50. So that's 5 times 50 for first choice. 71. 4 points for second choice. That's 4 times 71. And again, we just go right through all the rankings here. There's Gloria Jean's here. That's 3 times 46. Gloria Jean's right here. That's going to be 2 times 53. 2 times the 53. And then here's Gloria Jean's here. 1 times 79. Tally it all up, that's 857. Go down to the next candidate, Tim Hortons, that's H. 53, 5 times 53. And once you get in the habit of this, it kind of goes quicker than what's going on here. 4 times 46. 3 times 79. 1571, it's 121. 2 times 121. And no fifth choice ranking. So then we tally this all up. That's 928. And then the final candidate, that's Starbucks. Starbucks has no first choice rankings. Here's a second choice, that's 4 times 50. Here's their third choice, 71 and 53, that's 124. Fourth choice, that gets 2 points. That's 2 times 79. And finally here, Starbucks here. 1 point assigned to fifth choice. That's going to be 1 times 46. And of course, we tally it all up. That's 776. So then using the board account method to determine the which coffee cafe is the winner, that's the one with the highest points. And that's Caribou Coffee. That's right here. So according to the board account method, Caribou would win with 979 points. Now, the big difference between the plurality method that we used in the previous example and the board account method that we're using in this example is the plurality method only uses first choice votes. So it almost seems counterintuitive, why do this ranking if all that really matters is the first choice votes? But the board account method uses all the votes. They all work in the tally. So the argument between using one over the other is with the plurality method, they're only using those that rank first, while the board account is using all of them. However, before we move on, we need to address flaws that can occur in any particular voting method. And all the methods that we'll see in this chapter, they all have some particular flaw. So since they have flaws, it's good to have some sort of gauge or measure to assess whether a particular voting method is fair. And what we use is known as the majority criterion. I'm just going to write it down right here. The majority criterion. And what the majority criterion says is that it states that if a candidate receives a majority of first choice votes, then that candidate should win. And that seems almost intuitive to us. Whoever gets the most first choice votes should win. So if we look at all the voters here, we have 79 here, 46, 50, 71, and 53. If we add up all the voters, that tallies up to 299 voters. So a majority is greater than 50% of the votes. So The majority criterion says that if you get more than 50% of the votes, then you should be declared the winner. So if we have 299 voters, more than 50% would have to be 150 votes or more. And if we look here of the first choice votes, so if we look here, we could see Dunkin' Donuts has 79 here and 71 here. And if we tally that up, that's 150. So they have a majority of the votes. So according to the majority criterion, Dunkin' Donuts should be the winner. But using the board account method, we determine that Caribou Coffee is the winner. So what does that mean? Well, that means that the board account method can't possibly violate the majority criterion. So there's a flaw that can potentially be argued that's within the board account method.